This lesson is about who you should be spending more or less time with if you're going to engage in relationship network deep canvassing. Now, the project's goal is to combat what we think is true, which is that a whole bunch of people, especially white folks, but not just them, are spending a lot of time doom scrolling and engaging in social media slacktivism that really isn't doing anything. And what we want you to do is to actually spend most of that time, at least some of that time, talking to actual people in ways that change the election result. Every person is valuable. You are valuable. And so the idea is, since you have other things to do in your life, is to use your election time in a productive manner. So in trying to describe who are the high effort, medium effort, and low effort people, the way to think about it is on two axes. So imagine that there's likelihood of voting. So you got the people who are highly likely to vote, and people who are not likely to vote, and people who are highly likely to vote for your candidate and less likely to vote for your candidate. So let's talk about who's high effort, medium effort, low effort. The high effort people are people who are highly likely to vote for your candidate, conceivably Ms. Harris, but not necessarily likely to vote. So those people, you have to get past your anger at the disengagement. You have to be ready to express understanding about it. You need to know what you care about and maybe choose things that relate to them, and you need to be willing to ask them what they care about. We will give you lessons about that. The other high effort group are people who are highly likely to vote, but they may be undecided or are kind of Trump curious. There'll be tasks for them too, for you with them. So you'll need to get past your disgust that they're even open to voting for Mr. Trump. You need to find, we will coach you on how to find something positive in their position, something you can agree with, and you need to be careful to not try to change their whole worldview all at once. Those are the high effort people. The medium effort people are people who are right-leaning and may or may not vote. If chances emerge, you might want to talk to them, but you're not necessarily going to make that happen. And the other group that you might not want to spend a lot of time on, that a lot of people spend a lot of time on, are people who are left-leaning and likely voters, basically people like yourself. So unless you are getting really energized by talking to them, and it's not just self-indulgent, you might not want to spend a lot of time talking to them. And that's the medium effort. Low effort are people who are MAGA enthusiasts and are likely to vote, and MAGA enthusiasts who may or may not vote. So with the people likely to vote who are MAGA, you want to just take opportunities when they emerge in front of you, you might practice being calm and practice focusing on lowering divisions. Or with the people who are not MAGA enthusiasts might like vote, you just practice curiosity. But the point is, you can use these same methods and practice your muscles on them, but you're not spending a lot of time on them. We will give you a method of sorting these people out, so figure out who's your network so you can spend time on. But the point is, you are a valuable resource, and you don't want to spend your time on people whom it's not productive to talk to. Let's get to work. If you like this content, please press the like or subscribe button, because that helps the algorithm push it to more people who need to see it. Any contribution you make, whether it's a like, a subscribe, a share, or a financial contribution to this self-funded project, the Venmo, Cash App, and Zelle links are below. Help keep this work going.